G'day gang, Dan here, how you going? Gonna try out a warlock, a gnome warlock for about an hour in the World of Warcraft. That's right, just like the title says, that's what we're gonna do. I haven't really played a gnome before, and I've played a warlock, but for very little and at the higher level in a beta. Anyway, let's do it. Gnome may escape from speed, altering effects, increase resource pool, resistant to arcane damage, engineering skill increase, attacks faster. Though small in stature, the clever gnomes of Cosmodan have used their great intellect to secure a place in history. Their subterranean kingdom of Gnomeregan is a marvel of steam-driven technology, and their skill at both engineering and the arcane arts has been a tremendous benefit to the Alliance across numerous campaigns. Sample abilities are Drain Life, Soul Stone, store your soul allowing you to immediately resurrect after death, summon a variety of demons to fight by your side. Sounds good. Range damage, summon powerful demon servants to do your bidding, curse, drain and afflict your targets with corruption, burn your enemies with fire and shadow ranged magic. Warlocks cast fire or shadow magic or to damage, drain or curse their enemy. They summon demons as servants. Alright. Well, you know what? There are a whole bunch of different options, which I can show you, but, you know, with Shadowlands coming along, there's going to be even more. So I'm not going to go into this too much, but just know that, you know, you got options. You got options. We might go pink. Why not? Why not? Yeah, actually, I think I like it. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's just give this guy a name, and off we go.
Given the recent political upheaval in Ironforge, the gnomes have suddenly found themselves unwelcomed guests within the city. Leveraging their ingenious technologies and unquenchable spirit for adventure, the gnomes have begun to reevaluate their role within Cosmodan. Under the inventive leadership of High Tinker Gelbin Mechatork, the gnomes now plan a daring campaign against the barbarous Trogs to retake their former capital of Gnomeregan. With the odds stacked against them, the gnomes are counting on brave heroes such as you to stand and be counted. Your people's greatest hour draws near.
Alright, Mr. Gnome Warlock, we're in.
Salutations!
Hey, Pindown, my name is Nevin Tristwrench, and I'm the commander of the Survivor Assistance Facilitation Expedition, or SAFE. I don't know how you managed to survive the radiation down here, River, but most of the others haven't fared so well. My team is rounding up the survivors, but the radiation-addled leper gnomes are too numerous for us to hold back much longer. They've lost their minds. If you're still strong enough to wield a weapon or cast a spell, would you help us clear out some of these leper gnomes?
Right.
You got it. Yeah, got it, buddy. Alright, so we've got Shadow Bolt, sends a shadowy bolt at the enemy. And Escape Artist. Escape any effects of any... Okay. We'll pop that there. I'll hit you with a number 1. Get these crazed leper gnomes out of here. Spamming my 1. It's 13 damage. Oh, we got more coming in. Got some sparkly loot over there too. Already halfway up that XP bar. And at the moment there is a thing called Winds of Wisdom, where experience is gained by 100%, increased by 100%. So we are going to level up a little bit quicker than normal. At least as of right now. Let's check out, we're level 2 now, let's check out the loot. Got some copper, and we got area effect loot going, so just got to loot one body and we can loot them all.
Hey!
Well done, River. My men can take it from here. Let's focus on getting the other survivors out now. I'm going to start preparing my men to leave this place. We can't hold out here any longer. I want you to move to a forward position in the middle of the large room ahead. You should find Carvo Blastbolt there. He'll give you further instructions. Good luck, River, and I'll see you on the surface.
Daylight's burning.
Oh, it's burning. Let's go. Report to Carvo Blastbolt in Gnomeregan. Oh, it's taking him away. Oh, my loot. Don't take my loot. There we go, we got our copper.
Greetings.
Greetings, did Nevin send you ahead? That means he's getting ready to end the mission. But there are still survivors to be rescued. We have to help them. If we don't do something quick, neither Nevin nor the survivors will make it out of here alive. I'm going to give you my squad's emergency teleport beacon. We still have enough strength and ammunition to fight our way out of here, but those survivors are in no condition to make a run for it. Use the beacon on survivors to arrange for them to be teleported out of here to the safe area my men have set up. Once you've done that, report back to me and we'll make arrangements to get you out of here.
Off and away.
Alrighty then. Survivors are rescued. Yep, I see one right here. So I'll click on you and then I'll use this arrange to teleport a targeted survivor to a safe area. There's some over here, all these ones that are sort of highlighted and freaking out over there, and are also interestingly and conveniently named survivor. It does help, doesn't it? Get this guy. Get him out of here. Now, I do believe this is also an item here, so I could throw it down on my bar to make it more convenient to activate, rather than going over there and clicking on it. Just once you're done with it, make sure you just remove it from your bar, because more than likely you'll never have to use it ever again. Alright. Carver, it's done.
Can I help you?
I know Nevin will be pleased with all the survivors you managed to help. I still can't believe you managed to stay so strong down here in the radiation. You've seen the shape the other survivors are in. Let's get you to the loading room for decontamination. Oh, excellent. Oh, we got a new skill. Corruption. Corrupts the target, causing 21 shadow damage over 14 seconds.
Seeing you.
That's my appearances tab. I guess it's notifying that I've got a new appearance.
Interesting. You have a great day now.
Alright, so let's get rid of all that. All these hints for now. Excellent job gathering those survivors. They and you are the reason safe teams keep coming down here. Nevin won't rest until we've found and rescued every possible survivor. I'm sending my men to the loading room to prepare for decontamination. Please follow them and meet up with Gaffer Coil Spring when you arrive. She'll set you up for decontamination and have you on your way to the surface. Beautiful. Daylight is burning. Corrupts the target. 21 shadow damage. Right, so it costs 2 mana. It's instant. Over 40. Oh, okay, so we get a dot going. Beautiful. Gotta find somebody to use that on. You there. So we'll get that dot going. That damage over time. Hit you with a shadow bolt. You see it slowly winding down, which means I'd have to reapply it if I wanted to, but there's probably no point doing it now. And we can watch them drop. Alright, out we go. Oh yeah, the dot shows up over there too, so you'd have to keep looking up over here, which is convenient. Whether it's by default that way or not, I'm not sure. You might have to check your interface options.
Need assistance?
It's good to meet you, Warlock. We rarely come across survivors as strong and capable as you are. I can help get you decontaminated and on your way out of here. Look at those sparkly glasses. You've been down here in Gnomeregan for a long time, River, and it's amazing that you've survived and kept your wits so long. We need to get you out. Before we can send you to the surface to join the rest of the gnomes, you have to go through the decontamination process. Just head into the next room and board the Sanitron 500. It will do the rest. It shouldn't even hurt much. When you're all done, check in with Technician Braggle and he'll make sure you get some suitable gear.
You have a great day now.
Ah, thank you. Alright, so with Dunkomatic action, what? Commencing decontamination sequence. Oh. What? Oh! They blasted! We're gonna get hit a couple times. Wash it down. Oh, not this again. I'm asking for a new station next expedition. Get a bit of a zap. Decontamination complete. Stand by for delivery. Warning. System overload. Malfunction imminent.
Pleased to meet you.
Oh no, not the Sanitron. It was my pride and joy. Oh there, now you're fit to head off to the surface and start your new life. The High Tinker will be delighted to hear of your arrival. Nevin has just sent word that he and his men are making their way to the surface. He'll be waiting for you in the building that SAFE has established as its headquarters. See Torben Zapblast over there? You talk to him when you're ready to head to the surface and he'll arrange to have you transported up there. It's been a pleasure meeting you, River, and I'm honored and have played a small role in helping you escape the Gnomeregan to start your life on the surface.
Off and away.
Ah, thank you. So, let's talk to him.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, Torben. Torben Zapblast, teleportation solutions engineer at your surface. Send me to the surface, Torben. Alright, here we are.
Greetings.
It's good to see you again, River. Without your help, we wouldn't have been able to get so many survivors out of Gnomeregan this time. Everyone is going to be thrilled to meet you and hear your story.
Be seeing you.
Oh, seems to have bugged out. I gotta click on it again. It's a victory for us every time we're able to help another survivor escape from the contaminated halls of Gnomeregan. We're going to need all the help we can get to reclaim our home and rid ourselves of the trugs and irradiated gnomes. To that end, our leader, High Tinker Mechatalk, has assembled a team of trainers to help you learn your arts. Alamar Grimm has taken up residence in the building just west of this one. He possesses powers similar to yours and can help you get adjusted with the vibro knife. What?
Right.
Right. Good old vibro knife. Oh, there's a Pandaren. There's Z, friend to the small, a mug trainer. Alright, we gotta go over here though. To the Warlock trainer. So we're here in New Tinkertown. And we were over there in Gnomeregan, just there.
Pleased to meet you.
Alamar Grimm. Oh, look at his face. So, another one of Nevin's rescued survivors, eh? More than likely you saved his life from the trucks down there. Did he stumble over his words when he mentioned me? The man has a healthy respect for the demonic powers we channel. I don't know if you'll remember Mechatalk or not. Nevin tells me that memory loss is pretty common for a Gnomeregan survivor. Mechatalk, or more properly, the High Tinker Mechatalk, is the leader of all the gnomes. He has made a habit of meeting with every rescued survivor personally. You should introduce yourself to him. He'll be with his war council beneath the tent in the center of town.
Daylight's burning.
Alright, let's go see Mechatalk. Over here, over here. There is a tent. Oh, right.
Always time to tinker.
Hi, Tinker.
When in doubt, plan it out.
It's good to meet you, River. You've probably heard others speaking of Operation Gnomeregan. Let me tell you a bit about what happened and why we left the dwarven city of Ironforge. The dwarves of Ironforge kindly took us in when the Trog invasion and radiation forced us to leave Gnomeregan for the first time. But even the kindest of friends can quell the longing for home. I sent out a call for brave gnomes and other members of the Alliance to help us regain control of Gnomeregan and defeat the usurper Thermoplug once and for all. We weren't able to achieve everything Operation Gnomeregan set out to do, but Thermoplug is on the run, and we're closer to home than ever.
For Gnomeregan.
For Gnomeregan. Alright, so Operation Gnomeregan took place several expansions back, I believe.
Servants fighting our way into the city. But the usurper Thermoplug had one last trick up his sleeve.
Take a look at that holo table. I want to show you a bit about Operation
So what?
Gnomeregan.
Where are Thermoplug's defense forces?
No! I won't allow you into my kingdom, usurper! I won't allow it! Activate the ultimate atomic protection system! Disintegrate them all!
It's a trap! That's a fully functional irradiator!
Irradiator 3000 activated. Attention, emergency. You now have 10 minutes to reach minimum safe distance.
10 minutes? Plenty of time to disarm the device. Hinkles, hand me that whirring bronze gizmo and some fresh spring water. Cogspin, toss me that dirty trod cloth and a handful of copper bolts.
10 minutes? You left the factory setting on? Give me that controller, you...
Attention, emergency. You now have 10 seconds.
We've got to
to
get out of
reach
here!
minimum safe
Lapforge,
distance.
beam us back, quickly! No, we were forced to retreat. Thermoplug continues to hide behind the radiation, sending his crony Crushcog to harass us here on the surface.
Right.
Got something to report?
Every now, only the safe teams dare to venture far into the city to search for survivors. Meanwhile, Thermoplug has sent one of his followers, Crushcog, to distract us and buy time for him to dig in. We will need all the weapons, inventions, and soldiers we can get in order to defeat Razlo Crushcog and his followers. Over to the northeast, you'll find Engineer Grindspark, one of a new generation of brilliant gnomish minds. Why, he hasn't had an explosion in over 3 prototypes. But enough bragging. Engineer Grindspark is working on a bot that he says will help clean up the toxic airfield. You should introduce yourself to him and see if he needs any help testing it.
Remember, safety first.
Alright, cool. Yeah, it took place several expansions, but I can't remember which one it was. I remember doing it though. One day we'll be able to clear it out. And these gnomes will find a home. Find their original home. So, Mechatalk himself has heard of my little project? Splendid. I've almost finished my latest prototype, but maybe you can help me chase down those last few parts. There's just too much to do around here and too few gnomes on their feet to help. The High Tinker has asked me to start converting some of our old bots and parts from Operation Gnomeregan. I hope to have a new line of multibots ready for a field test soon. I don't suppose you'd have some time to help, do you? There are all kinds of parts scattered around. Pick up anything you find and bring it back to me. You never know what could turn out to be useful.
You have a great day now.
Alright, oh, there's like a part right here. That's right, we'll get it. We'll pick it all up. What's up with these guys? Oh, wounded infantry.
Honored, I'm sure.
Can I help you?
Uh-huh. Alright. There are certainly parts everywhere. In fact, I think by doing Operation Gnomeregan, I got like an item which will turn me into this guy. Yes, it was a long time ago. Some more parts. And then 707 right here. I just shift right click that so I auto just pick it up automatically. Did you get those parts? I got them. These are fantastic. Let's see what we can put together. Would you be interested in testing out the prototype once I'm done? If the multibot works, it will help us do all kinds of jobs that are unpleasant for or dangerous for us gnomes. After Thermoplug detonated his irradiator at the end of Operation Gnomeregan, Toxic clouds and ooze began bubbling up at the old airfield south of town. If we don't get it under control, the contamination could spread to the rest of our lands. Take this multibot with you and bring it close to the geysers in the green pools at the toxic airfield. Your bot should spring into action. All right,
Off and
cool.
away.
Let's go, bot. Oh, we got another quest over here, though. That's right.
Pleased to meet you.
Tock Spry Sprocket. Most of us have seen the sickly and deranged gnomes suffering from exposure to the poisons and radiation of Gnomeregan, and eventually they will devolve further until they become mindless, but mostly harmless, puddles of toxic sludge. My research suggests that we may even be able to restore them from this state. Go to the toxic airfield to the south, subdue the toxic sludge I told you about, and bring back the possessions of the gnomes they once were.
Daylight's burning.
All right. So we got 2 quests in the same area. So as we pass through this particular area, we'll see if anybody else has got anything to say to us. There is another exclamation mark over here. Quite often you'll find that there's several quests to do in the same area.
Interesting.
Tock Spry Sprocket has some crazy theory about these toxic sludge being the last remnants of gnomes. So my men have orders not to engage them for now. However, the toxic airfield just south of us is teeming with living contamination. They are elementals composed of contaminated water and other toxic materials. Left unchecked, they'll overrun the town. Will you help us dispose of them? Yes.
Have a great day now.
Alright. Get some shadow bolts going. Should start my fight off by with the corruption though. Might just switch that around. Get that shadow bolt spam going. Should be the final one. Most of the NPCs to be tanking them, so we could just do our damage and leave.
Can I help you?
Oh, what a relief. Thank you for your help. I hope that gadget engineer Grindspark was working on helps to get the airfield cleaned up permanently. Get a fallout cover, which is a back piece, so we can get a bag. Oh, actually, he's going to give us both.
Be seeing you.
Thank you very much. So we got some more bag space. The vibro knife. I don't know. Is that something we want to be holding onto? Can I actually cast without a staff? Oh yeah, I can too. As long as staff is needed. And we get a back piece there. Okay. Recovered possession. Oh yeah, let's go to get these bits apart. What's left behind? We've been hit with some toxic residue. Deals nature damage every 3 seconds. Great. I can't actually run around and cast, unfortunately. I can my corruption because it's instant, but this one has a 2-second cast. We can now summon an imp. Summons an imp under your command that casts ranged firebolts. Ah, there we go. Zig-tuck. We got a friend. Nice. Alright, cool. There's a Fluxfire feline just roaming around. You can actually have a collect them if you capture them. Do some pet battling, a bit of Pokemon in your World of Warcraft. Not sure if that's going to keep flashing up or not. It's notifying me that I've got something in my inventory. Or that I've collected. Yes, folks, if you didn't know, I actually do a fair few videos here in World of Warcraft. In fact, we've got... I like to do series, like, throughout expansions. We did Battle for Azeroth on the Alliance side, and we're currently going through World of Warcraft Classic. From level 1 and leveling up. I think my Orc at the moment, we've got one on the Horde side, one on the Alliance side. And they're both around level 30 at the moment. I just like to, generally, just as you've seen already, like to read quests and get all that side of the game in there as well. But it's fun trying out a Gnome Warlock. Two things which it just hasn't happened. Alright, let's clean up these toxic geysers. Let's get this multibot going. There we go, there's one over there. There's a lot over there. There's one right here. All these are actually yellow, so they won't engage with us unless we engage with them. Initiating cleanup. That's one. These two are active. There we go. Looks like we're good to just swim through that. Doesn't do any damage to us. Oh, there we go. Where else is there? There's a fair few on the way back. We're at level 5 now. And for those of you that have been watching for a while, are familiar with the channel, let me know if you would like to see me try out another class, race, either here on World of Warcraft or in any game that we play. Okay, we're ready to go back. Whether it's World of Warcraft, Elder Scrolls Online, Neverwinter, Lord of the Rings Online. Or one that I may have not played in a while, maybe some Black Desert Online. Whoa. Okay. We have returned. Oh, that haunting laugh. That haunting laugh you hear sometimes on the battlefield. Getting dropped by a gnome.
Greetings.
Wow, I never expected it to work on the first trial. I mean, we've succeeded. Yeah. I wonder what other uses we can find for this handy little guy.
Right.
I'll leave you to think about that, engineer. Looks like he's got more to say. No? Okay, we'll go here first.
Hey.
Were you able to recover the belongings of any of the irradiated gnomes? I got one here. I can't wait to give this new technology a try. We've lost more gnomes to radiation than we can count, It's time to turn that around.
Seen you.
Oh. My brother has spent years working on a cure for leper gnomes. Using his notes, I think I've perfected the process for restoring gnomes who've devolved to sludge. Uh-oh. I hope so. Let's give this a try. Goggles, everyone. I'll just stand right back. Oh, something happened. What happened to me? Absolutely amazing. We've done it. Don't turn into slime. Sure, he's a little small, even by gnome standards, but he's all there. The real question is, what will he remember? Don't talk to me like I'm not here. All I know is I'm hungry and I need to get out of these hideous, smelly clothes. Oh my goodness, he is small, isn't he? Wait, come back. I have readings to take. Uh-oh. He just exploded. Better make that a rocket scientist. He said we need a doctor. Better make it a rocket scientist. He went straight up in the air. Is he going to come down? Well, something happened, I guess, right? Something happened. Oh, man. Let's skedaddle. Let's get out of here.
Report for Gnomeregan.
Mechadork's advisor. What's keeping Jess up? The cataclysm tore open deep caves beneath Frostmane Hold and trogs flooded out of their warrens. They succeeded in displacing the trolls who used to live there, and they stand to drive us out if we do not act. High Tinker Mechadork hired the renowned demolitionist Jessup McCree to close the caves and stem the trog advance. We've received no word about whether he was able to stop the trogs. Would you look for him at his camp near Frostmane Hold to the south beyond the toxic airfield? You better believe it, buddy. Be right there. We can actually follow this path, which may be somewhat safer. I'll just talk to this Warlock trainer.
Salutations.
The arcane only corrupts those who are weak. Keep up your training, or you may find a similar fate. Okay, right.
Off and away.
So I guess once upon a time, we used to go there to learn new skills. You know, new talents and spells and all that good stuff. But these days, it just pops into your... Well, it literally pops onto your bar. Bear in mind, though, when Shadowlands begins, which is, I guess, a couple of months away, this whole starter experience may be a little bit different. For some. You should be able to choose to do this starter, though. Starter zone still. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it changes. How things develop. In fact, I know on the PTR they're testing this new start area, which everybody can take part in. So I wonder, maybe later on I might give it a go. Let's see what that's like. What's keeping... Oh, here it is.
What's on your mind?
Jessup McCree.
Great to meet you.
Oh, it won't be tough to collapse the tunnel, but I'm going to need my team and my equipment before I can get to the task. If you need a mountain moved, I can do that. I can make it for you too. It's gonna take a lot of powder to collapse those caves. I don't know whether the damnable thugs understood that when they stole me supplies and kidnapped me demolitionists, but the outcome's the same. Ain't gonna be able to blow up nothing up until I've got that powder back. Go south to Frostmane Hold and kill any of those thugs you find. Any one of them could be carrying me kegs of powder. For a job like this, I normally bring my whole crew of demolitionists, with some help in setting up the powder, the charges, and the rest of the gear. The job gets done a lot faster. Those blasted thugs have me men caged all around Frostmane Hold. Now I'm here, all alone without the personnel I need to finish the job. You look like a capable warlock, though. Would you find the demolitionists the thugs captured and break them out of their cages? You got it, buddy. I'll do it. Alright, so got some makeshift cages over here. Can I actually target it?
Pleased to meet you.
Oh, I can target. Okay, so I have to go really close. Aha. Crack it open. Thanks! Now let's blow up that cave. Alright, we got trogs over here. I got my imp out. I had my imp out. Oh, he's over there. Actually takes a bit of threat. Alright, we've got one over there that's sleeping. One over here, there's another cage there. Gotcha. Got one inside. But that's okay, they're sleeping. You have no idea how happy I am to see you. Oh, I got some idea. A lot more cages over there. Ooh! Oh, pounded. Pounded into the next year. I'm free! I'm really free! Yes, you are. Crack this guy. 4 or 6. I don't ever want to smell unwashed drug again. I got some... Ah, right. The trolls. So this whole area has changed. There used to be... I mean, if you came here in Classic, you would see that at the time of the Cataclysm expansion, they, I guess, revitalized it. I don't know. They changed it up a little bit. So I think you got remnants here from days gone by. Frozen corpse. Right. I need that powder keg. Probably shouldn't have an imp throwing fire when they've got a keg and we need the keg. From a distance it would be fine. All kegs recovered. Alright, let's get back to our dwarven pal. It just seems wrong to walk past the cage, even though we fulfilled the objective, and leave them in there. Break you out. And you over there, sir. Jessup McCrae.
Hi.
Well, did you recover me missing supplies? Well now, that's more like it. When they get around to blowing up something after all. You have my own thanks, and the thanks of the men you rescued. I've already had the boys start setting up the gear down inside the cave. It should be ready to go soon. My team has finished setting up the powder kegs and the detonator at the bottom of the cave in the western part of Frost's main hold. All you need to do is venture down there and activate the detonator to explode the powder and collapse those tunnels. That'll stop the flow of trogs from the deep parts of the earth. Mekatoku will have an easier time dealing with the remaining trogs if you can take out their leader, who calls himself Boss Brugor. Good luck, River.
Watch your back.
Alright, buddy. Alright, so we're going in. Going into this cavern over here. Frostmane. And we have leveled up, and we got a potion as well. Got a healing potion, 83 health. He's sleeping. Sleeping, he's got fungus all over him. Fungus flinger. Oh no. Oh no, it's like The Last of Us. It's like The Last of Us all of a sudden. Ugh. Well, that dude just walked right past us. That's good. Another one that's asleep. Oh! I think we've been spotted. Oh, we've been spotted twice. Get a corruption on both of them. Let it do a little bit of damage before we turn our attention to it. Oh man, there's so many of them. They are absolutely everywhere. Got a powder keg one over there. I'll take out that one that's asleep. Don't even want to risk it. Boss Brugor. Alright, Boss Brugor. Let's do this thing. Boss down. He's looking to do a bit of clubbing. But the night ended early for him. There is one over there that's asleep still. Anyway, detonate the Trog tunnel. Let's do it. Should we run? No. Oh. Okay. Oh, good. Okay. That should put a stop to that. Slow it down somewhat. Oh. I got some fast respawn here. Grab my loot. Right click, right click. Or in this case, shift life, right click. Some really fast respawn here. I actually didn't notice whether there was that many people in the area. I saw a high level person flying around. So sometimes if there's a lot of people around, you get respawned like this, even quicker. You can turn your back and they respawn. Be like, turn over there. Oh, well actually that's what's happening. So I don't know where they are. I didn't see anybody. Yeah, I remember Classic when it first opened up. Like, the respawn was crazy. But then again, the amount of people in that start area was insane. But to be expected, of course. Alright, anyway, we're out. We're home free. Zik Tuk ain't doing so well with his 45% though.
What can I do for you?
Ah, good fellow explosion way up here. My boys did a fine job rigging up that blast, but it wouldn't have happened without your help. That's how fair, and I split my contract payment with you for helping me finish the job. Some velocity braces. Well, it's time to start packing up and moving on to the next job. There's always something else to blow up out there. Somewhere there's a mountain needs moving or a gorge that needs carving, and I'll be there to do it. I don't suppose you'd do me one more favor. Would you take this report back to Higher Tinker Mikatalk in New Tinkertown? He needs to know that the Trogs won't be bothering his people anytime soon.
Off with you.
Off with ya. Yes, I like mucking around, trying to do a couple of voices here and there. No, I'm not a voice actor. No, I'm not. Definitely not. But I like to change it up a little bit. You know, just make it sound a little bit interesting. Alright, so we're going to get back there. Now, we do have a Hearthstone, which will take us to New Tinkertown. I think we'll use that, even though it's not that great a distance. But what the heck, let's give it a go. So this will have a 30-minute cooldown. If you're in a guild, it actually is... There's about 10-minute cooldown. So yeah, well worth getting into guild for that.
Is there something on your mind?
Welcome back, Raver. The High Tinker reads Jessup's report. Splendid news! With the drugs taken care of, we should be able to turn our attention to Crushcog's troublemaking. Our old enemy, Thurtherplug, is doing his best to keep us from rebuilding and finishing our reclamation of Gnomeregan. He's sent one of his most loyal henchmen, Raslo Crushcog, and a force of irradiated gnomes to harry us. Well, they've taken over an old arsenal up the road to the north, and Crushcog's technicians are repairing those weapons. We have to stop them before they're able to get those Meccano tanks back online. Go to Crushcog's arsenal and eliminate as many of the technicians as you can.
I'm counting on you.
I want those goggles. Look at them. Look at them. Look great. Oh, there's another quest.
Report. Greetings.
Hinkles.
Salutations.
Hinkle's Fast Blast. We've lost more than a couple scouts trying to find out what exactly Raslo Crushcog plans to do with all those Meccano tanks his irradiated technicians are repairing. We can't afford to take it slowly anymore. We must act before Crushcog turns his followers and his weapons on us. This techno grenade packs enough explosive power to destroy the Meccano tanks and deny Crushcog their use. Take it north with you along the road to Crushcog's arsenal and take out those tanks. You got it. You got it, buddy. No tanks. Correct. Exactly. That's what we're here to do. Alright, so minions killed and tanks to destroy. We've got the grenade, which is in our inventory, and I can throw it down here again. I'll put on Shift C. These aren't by default, or these two aren't by default. It's something that I arranged with my keybinds, which you can do over here. You can rearrange your whole interface and everything however you see fit. Put it on whatever key you feel comfortable with. Alright, tank, let's take you down. Oh. Alright, let's deal with this one first. Boom it goes. Boomski. How close do I have to be? There we go. Got some big ones over here. Very nice. I want to level up. You've reached level 8. We got one more to take down. Crushcog's arsenal. Alright, we're 8 of 8. And looks like we need to return. I don't know what item is it that's setting this off. So I didn't actually pick up anything new. Oh, I know what it is. It's this. It's that. That's what it's doing. Okay. Let's see if it goes away now. Yeah, it's flashing up that you can enhance your mouse with mount equipment. This is for much later on though. I don't think you can do this at the early levels. Yeah. So to get riding, you need to be level 20. There is an heirloom mount which you can utilize straight away. I do actually have it. I won't use it though. It's to simulate, I guess, closer to what it would be like for you folks. For somebody first starting out.
Well, fancy seeing you here.
No, that should set back Crushcog's plans a bit. But we can't rest until he's defeated and Chillbreeze Valley is secure.
Perseverance is a true blueprint to success.
Can I say anything else? Yeah? No?
Interesting.
Mechadog will be pleased to hear that you ruined Crushcog's plans to use our old weapons for his followers. Without the Meccano tanks, under his command, he'll be weak and vulnerable.
You have a great day now.
Oh, we got a free body belt. Free body belt. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but I've got it on. Hi Tinker, Mechadog, his military advisors, and I finalized the plans for the attack on Raslo Crushcog. I've sent my assistant ahead to Brunel Village to begin preparations. To get to Brunel Village, follow the road southeast out of town. Once you arrive, find Jarvie Shadowstep and see if he needs any help. Our dwarven cousins have dispatched a cadre of mountaineers from Ironforge to join us in the fight against Crushcog.
Good luck out there.
Alright, there was another quest over here somewhere too, I thought. Or maybe not. I thought I saw an exclamation mark around here. Alright, well, that's fine. Let's go to the village. See if we can get a new ability to use. What's the next? So level 10 we get Agony. Being a warlock, we can actually summon a couple different minions. Next one comes over here, Voidwalker, which allows us. It's kind of acts like a pretty much acts like a tank, a tanky pet.
Can I help you? Pleased to meet you.
Ah, yes. Kelsey told me to expect you. There's still much to do before we can take on Crushcog. We have reliable intelligence that Raslo Crushcog has taken up a defensive position on the island in the middle of frozen Iceflow Lake. To make matters worse, he surrounded himself with a network of sentry bots that will detect any possible attackers. If we're to take on Crushcog, we'll need to take out those sentries. This device launches a dark, sticky paint that will coat the optical sensors of Crushcog's sentry bots. Use it to take out his early warning system.
Daylight's burning.
Absolutely.
Great to meet you.
Got some Dunmore mountaineers around here.
Hey.
Keeping them safe. Crushcog sentry bot blinded. Alright, so we're going to get close enough, but I don't think we want to be detected ourselves, right? Optical sensor malfunction detected, shutting down. This music right now is more of that classical World of Warcraft musics for this area, I guess, and quite a few other areas too. Five of 5, been blinded. Alright, let's take this back and see what they would like us to do next.
How are you?
I'm good, mate. How are you? Oh, we got a lot of junk that we could sell. All that stuff can be instantly sold.
What's your bet?
Most of it will be grey or white.
Pleased to meet you.
Actually, probably all grey. You've given us just the opening we'll need to get that drop on Crushcog. Excellent work, River. Our cousins, the dwarves of Ironforge, have agreed to help us in the battle against Raslo Crushcog. Mountaineer Stonegrind is a veteran who knows Dunmonroe well. He and High Tinker Mechadork stand ready on a small, snow-covered island in Iceflow Lake to the north. Meet up with them and let the High Tinker know when you are ready to face the traitor Crushcog. Take the orbital targeting device and use it during the battle. It will help guide the High Tinker's special weapons. Orbital target... Right. We launching a nuke at this thing. What are we doing? What's going on?
Talk to me.
I can see High Tinker over there. He is on his mount. Gotta make our way across this field. Oh, we're going on our tail. Done.
When in doubt, plan it out.
Hi, Tinker Mechadork, here I
Is
am.
there something on your mind?
Crushcog's defeat will send a powerful message to his master, Thermoplug. The gnomes of Gnomeregan will not be stopped. I'm ready to start the assault.
Never reject an idea out of hand. Engineer Thermoplug refuses to acknowledge that his defeat is imminent. He has sent Raslo Crushcog to prevent us from rebuilding our beloved Gnomeregan.
But River has thwarted his plans at every turn, and now the dwarves of Ironforge stand with us.
Let's send him crawling back to his master in defeat.
Aye, let's teach this addle-brain gnome a lesson. Let's do it. What am I doing with this thing? Allows you to paint a ground target for one of High Tinker's weapons, special weapons.
You! How did you escape detection by my sentry bots? No matter. My guardians and I will make short work of you. To arms, men!
Oh. Here we go. Can I use that now?
Mechatork Ray!
Get him! Did it work?
Mechatork Ray!
Oh, okay, yep, something happened. Alright, anyway, we got some Crushcog technicians we got to take on. Where's that dwarf going? Oh, he went for a charge.
Mechatork Ray!
I don't actually have a way of healing other than my potion here. Which I just realized. You gotta heal or something? I just realized I got no way of healing and I'm tanking everything here. I actually wonder if it was my pet which was causing me to gain all that threat. Blame it on the pet. Gotta get back, gotta defeat Raslo. Kinda let Mechatork have all the fun. Oh, let's get this guy back. Oh, he had all the fun.
Done it! We are victorious! With Crushcog defeated, Thermoplug is sure to be quaking in his mechano tank, and rightly so. You're next, Thermoplug. You're next!
Yes, correct. You are next. Yeah, I don't know what happened there at the end. I guess, I don't know if it was my pet. Maybe attacking all the mobs around. Because he did die. Maybe that's what it was. Okay, anyway. These things can happen. But yeah, there is, I suppose there's ways of healing if I became a tailor. Because gnomes, warlocks actually use cloth. So being a tailor and enchanter might be a good idea. As a tailor, you can also make bandages. So you use that to patch yourself up. Or you can be an herbalist to go around picking flowers and then couple that with alchemy to make potions. It's also a good way of surviving.
Hey!
You're finally free of Razlo. We're finally free of Razlo Crushcog and his interference. With the defeat of Crushcog and his forces, Thermoplug can't afford to send any more of his followers to the surface. I can't wait for the day when we defeat him for good. On to Karanos. Some of the mountaineers under Stonegrind's command.
Razlo Crushcog is no more! The people of Ironforge and Gnomeregan speak with one voice this day! Hear us well, Thermoplug! The day of your defeat approaches!
Oh my goodness. Yikes, that was very loud all of a sudden. That's Here you get closer and closer, it gets louder and louder. Alright, that was different. Let me read this. Alright, so some of the mountaineers under Stonegrind's command were telling me about this situation out at Karanos. When the Trogs took over Frostmane Hold, it sounds like the surviving trolls fled westward, deep into the heart of the dwarven homeland. Now they threaten the dwarven town of Karanos. Sounds like they're going to need all the help they can get. You should go to Karanos and introduce yourself to Captain Tharan. Just follow the road east of Brunol and keep going until you see the town. Alright, which is that path all the way that way. So let's get on the road. But this actually brings us to our first hour as a Gnome Warlock. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, do me a favor and hit the like button. Might just stop that because it gets a little bit loud. If you'd like to see more like this, or perhaps in a different MMORPG, on a different class, different character, different race, I would love to do it. I'd love to check out the different ones, especially some of the ones, like even games like that we've been playing in the past, like Warframe and so on. What it'd be like to go back and do the start bit, you know, for an hour. Maybe it helps out folks that are also new to the channel that aren't aware of all these other series that we've got going on, or feel like I'm way too far down the line for them to start watching it, and gives them a little introduction into it all. But anyway, I'll leave it here, and that's that. I'll see you next time.
Given the recent political upheaval in Ironforge, the gnomes have suddenly found themselves unwelcomed guests within the city. Leveraging their ingenious technologies and unquenchable spirit for adventure, the gnomes have begun to reevaluate their role within Cosmodan.